Hi, hello, and welcome to the very first SoCraftastic video of 2021. In this video, I'm going to be testing a mini kit. This is a DIY house, do-it-yourself, cute room, box theater. There's only one in here, but they're smart and they use the same box for 3 different kits, and then they just mark which one you have on this side here. I chose Sweet Dreams Among Blooms. I thought it was the most aesthetic. It's very cottagecore-esque vibey, so if you're into that, you'll definitely love this. It's been a little while. I hope you all had happy holidays and a happy new year. It's gonna be definitely better here on my channel than it was last year. I'm gonna post more videos. Also, I have been teasing Create This Book for a while. I promise the next video you will get a Create This Book episode. I worked on 2 pages over the past week, but I still have to do a 3rd. I don't want to disappoint. It is my most requested video series at the moment. It needs to make a good comeback. Before we get into this, I want to let you guys know that I have an entire craft kit testing series. There are so many videos in it. I'll link it in the iCard up in the corner and the description box below. My most recent was a Crayola macrame kit and also a Dremel where I carved ornaments. Check them out, please, if you want to. Another really cool aspect of this kit is that there are going to be LED lights inside, so it lights up. I got this kit from Amazon. Most of it is written in non-English. It says it's made in China, so it might be Chinese. I'm not sure how to differentiate between the different Asian languages. It does also say some things in English. It's called a box theater, and essentially it's a tin, so like a mini tin world. So these little critters live basically inside of an Altoid container. Let's open it. Oh, it's so colorful. I've already opened this, that's why I didn't look that excited. Like, oh, look, I've actually seen this before, but I'm gonna pretend that I haven't. I'm a bad actress, I know. First thing I see is some alcohol glue. I'm a little bit concerned. I hope that doesn't mean that it has a strong odor, because I'm not in the mood to get a headache. It's too cold out to open the windows. And then there's this bag of goodies, a bag full of bags, and mini trees. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. It looks like there's some fake grass, fake flowers, a very tiny strand of pearls. Oh, a tiny fence. That's so cute. A bunch of mini wooden things. I've been wanting to do one of these kits for such a long time. I decided to start with the smallest one that I could, so I wasn't too overwhelmed. This is the size of the tin. I actually thought it would be smaller when I ordered it, but I guess I'm kind of relieved, because the smaller something is, the more difficult it is to work with. So this is the box theater. It says, "Welcome to Harry and Bella Dream Theater," and it has these purple flowers. It is glaring in your face. It's just plain silver inside. They put a whole tree in this kit. Now, I think it might be a little bit big. I'm gonna have to cut branches off or something. There's also a pair of tweezers, the instruction manual. Oh, and inside there are very detailed photo instructions, which is nice. So this is extremely step-by-step. It lists every single piece that is contained within the kit. So this is very thorough. Is there a lighting kit in here? It's so small. There's this little mini lighting kit. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. There's a cat. So there's 2 mini cats that come with this, like 2 mini cat figures. And it appears that this is a cat stand, and then when it's finished, I guess you display it on here, like that. I don't know. This is gonna be so fun. Hope I didn't get in over my head. It looks like there are a lot of steps. Oh, and there's even more in here, so I didn't realize these things that are supposed to be like the background of the tin. I didn't realize they weren't in the bag. They're actually in here, and you cut them out. First, I'm using a pair of scissors to cut out all 3 paper template pages from the instruction booklet, and then I'm going to cut out the 2 scenery pieces, and I'm going to place those into the tin. To make sure these stayed in place, I used a roll of double-sided tape, which I already had, but you could also use the glue that came with the kit. I just wanted to try to save some of it and make it maybe more flat, but I think the glue would have worked. Next, I'm working on the power supply so the scene will be able to light up, and this stuff is going to go at the bottom of the tin. And I'm gonna add the wood so it'll be hidden. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna build a little mini wooden house. This is gonna be so cute. Now I'm going to take on the task that seemingly is going to be the longest process of this entire kit, and that is to construct the house. To cut out all these pieces, it took me over an hour, probably between an hour and an hour and a half, to cut these out and find all the wooden pieces that correspond. I still have to glue the white and green rectangle template to the back of the turf, which is the fake grass, and cut those pieces out. To do this, I used this pair of scissors by the CuteBee. I will link some below, not sponsored or anything, but it is a lot easier to use these than a normal size pair of scissors because they have a very detailed tip and you can get very, very intricate pieces. And some of these pieces you have to cut out the windows or get very fine points, and it's a little bit difficult with the regular pair of scissors, I would imagine. So far, to glue on the wallpaper, flooring, and construct these pieces along with cutting out the little pieces of fake grass, the turf, it's taken almost exactly an hour. Those have to get glued on. I'll show you the back of everything. Some of them have wallpaper on the back or like a pattern, and some don't. It took me another hour to glue these pieces together and start constructing the house. So at this point, I'm going to start moving on to more of the roof. I already did a little bit of it, as you can see, but I have a lot more. It's probably going to take at least another hour, I would assume. But at this point, I am up to about 3.5 hours total so far for this part of the project. While waiting for the upstairs floor and parts of the roof panels to dry, I went ahead and prepped a bunch of other little pieces. This is the first minor problem that I've come across. It's very, very, very tiny, but there's a gap where you can see the wood and the blue roof print doesn't cover it. So I just kind of swiped some of the pattern from the instruction part, and this should work really nicely. In over my head. It looks like there are a lot of steps. Now, since it's pretty sturdy, I'm gonna go ahead and add the staircase by gluing this in. It's really hard to show this stuff on camera because it's so small and I don't have anyone to move the camera for me. But let's see. I haven't shown any glue application, I don't think. Let me make sure this is the right way. Okay, yeah, so that's the top of the staircase. So I want to glue it on this side so it sticks to the wall. A little bit about this glue, it's really, really sticky. It feels like, you know, when you get something from the store and you try to take the label off, it feels exactly like that stuff. When you touch it, it's very gooey. It kind of smells like nail polish remover though, when you use large quantities. I can't really smell it right now, but if I had my nose closer, I definitely would be able to. So I'm gonna put glue, oh, see how, yeah, it's so gooey. I also want to put some at the bottom. That way it'll be more secure and it'll also have a glue point on the floor. Oh no. This is not gonna be easy to show, is it? Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay. What in the world? Okay. I might have to tweak and readjust a little bit, but that's basically what it's gonna look like. At this point, I've pretty much lost track of how much time I've spent on this project.
I decided to start with the smallest one that I could, so I wasn't too overwhelmed.
Altogether, I believe it's over 10 hours, probably close to 12 from start to finish, not including the product shots or the intro, so I've spent a long time filming so far. Anyway, I have added a little bit to the house, just the window piece, and that's just one piece, but there is a little bit of a problem with that because I'm supposed to add more of the roof where the windows come out. I forget what that is called, but yeah, the angle just is not right, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. There's other parts of the house I have to work on, but for now I did finish the base and the title of the kit, and I worked on cutting out some of the little kind of like scrapbooky sticker pieces that are on the top part of the tin, and I also started working on some of the furniture. I rolled the trees, like the little pine trees, and I started working on some of the fabric for the bed and the chairs. I still have so much more left though. The thing I'm probably most excited about is to finally hook up the lighting kit. I know not all the stuff is done, but I can still show you if it actually lights up and if the batteries work. So let me join these ends and hopefully it works. The moment of truth. Oh, yeah, it works. A love story of two kittens who travel in Provence in a sea of purple flowers that spread to the horizon in the mysterious forest castle of Lavender Manor. In the intoxicating scent of flowers fall into a warm and sweet dream. These have become part of them. Sounds like an episode of Riverdale. You know, just your typical adult watching teen dramas. No shame. To be completely honest, I don't think I have quite a large enough attention span to continue doing kits like this in the future, nor do I know when I'll be able to finish this one. I think I'll do like one thing at a time. So over the course of many weeks, I'll glue the foliage to the edges inside and do whatever else I can. But it does take a while for the glue to dry, so you have to hold things in place, and I'm just not patient enough for that. In other news, I bought a bigger kit because I thought I would enjoy this a lot more. It's so cute, by the way, like these are super cute. But here's what I got. Not sure if I'll make a video on this one. I don't know. Overall though, for the price, this is really good quality and it does everything that it's supposed to do. Some very minor flubs, but otherwise mostly great. Remember, I have a ton of other craft kit testing videos that I'm gonna link below and in the iCard up in the corner. Please check them out if you're interested. I wanna thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye! Ah, yeah! I hope you all, whoa! So craftastic. What am I doing?